All right, ladies and gents, as far as big news that's coming up that we got to pay attention to, let me give you guys the first news. I'm also working on a trading view indicator for the new service, and it's going to also be included with the new service. So just be patient with me while I work on that. It's going to be very exciting, much needed indicator, and some other things that I'm working on for you guys before we launch, along with that new program where you can be able to earn up to $1,000 to $10,000 a week without even trading. It's a whole lot that's going to be going into this program to make sure that everybody can be taken care of and happy. All right. As far as news coming up for this week, the only one we got to worry about is the Fed's talking on Monday, Fed Chairman Powell's speech. And then on Friday, you got NFP, okay? And then you got other news in between there, but not a big deal, all right? All right, let's get started. Sorry, guys, it's like 1 in the morning, 1:15 in the morning. All right, so let's go through the pairs. Finally, we see some softening going on with the AUD-NZD. But again, this is not a pair I trade. It's very tough to trade that pair. Nothing there, nothing there. Now, the big driver that we're going to have to pay attention to is not really the news events. It's going to actually be, this one might pump back up, you guys. This one has a hard slant pattern, CAD JPY, and I'll check the other JPY pairs. All right, so we do have a slant pattern right there. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we've got a slant pattern right there. It can go either way, so just keep an eye on it. But if it breaks past this trend line right here, then it may be coming back up to retest on the slant. Slant patterns always pop up. I've been teaching that for years. So here's a slant pattern, popped up, slant pattern, popped up huge. Here's a big slant on the daily, pop up. But you can see this all over the place. It's like scattered rocks. Slant, pop up, slant, pop up, slant, pop up. Consolidation, slant, pop up, slant, pop up, slant, pop up, slant, pop up. So we got a slant here. It may go down further and then break through, but I'll just keep an eye on that one. Long story short, if it breaks above this trend line, CAD JPY, around the 115,700, something around there, then it may continue to go to the upside, but nothing important right away. All right, so I see that all of them, the JPY pairs, are doing the slant pattern right there. So we got to keep an eye on that. All right, let's see. CAD Swiss, I don't see anything. EJ, nothing. EU. And keep in mind, guys, that because of the war, the market has been in consolidation pretty huge. Very few pairs are actually doing their normal routines, so we just got to keep an eye. A lot of these, I know a lot of people are looking for reversals, but I would wait for a pullback and push higher, because when the market is trading during war times, it figures out what path it wants to take, and it continues there for quite some time. So for an example, this one is showing that the AUD is getting weaker, and therefore it's showing a upward trend on the 4 hour. So on here, I will wait for pullbacks and continuations, or better yet, better way of looking at it, switch over to the ocean wave theory, because ocean wave theory is built for trend traders. And as you can see right here, boom, that was huge profits, and the price action is still above the green main wave. Therefore, it could be a continuation. And if you need access to the MT4s, you need a discount, just shoot me an email to supereasyforex@gmail.com. I'll run a special and hook you up, get you hooked up. Right, like for an example, right? So right here, I see that this is looking ugly. It can do a drop, but long term, I think this is going to break through, because right now it's in an uptrend. Right here, we can see this is an uptrend. It may pull back here to the 184 or 1835 area and bounce and continue up. So we've got to keep an eye on that. Same thing here. These are all continuations. It got a huge gap to fill. As you can see, this was in a hard slant pattern, so it's just starting to come up. So any pullback for me, a nice pullback and then continue up. And this pair is GBP AUD. See, this is what I meant. See that? So see how this one just boom, 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 boom. See how this one just boom, it's kept going. Did these little chop pullbacks, but on and upwards. So that's what I'm looking for on GBP AUD and GBP NZD, and possibly GBP Swiss as well. I see that this is continuing. It's already in an uptrend, so this one could possibly keep going. And let's see about GU. All right, GU is ugly. Not going to fool with it. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. And when I say nothing there for new people, see all this choppiness? This is not healthy. This is not a healthy market for you. So we don't want to jump into things that doesn't have a smooth upward trend. So for an example, let's go to GCAD. That's a little raggedy, but this one is smooth. You see it's still showing the trend. So the trend is our friend. So we want to hop on those things that has an actual trend to it and not try to hop in on these zigzag, Ziegler kind of moves, which I only seen about 4 of them so far, which I showed you earlier. So unless I see something smooth, I'm not a person to fool with it. See here you can see that slant pattern. See, slant popped up, slant. See that slant? It curves to the side. It just slants to the side. See that sideways action? So boom, 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 boom. There was your candle. It broke back through, and then it just took off from there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So those are that's an example of a slant pattern. I'll show you another one. Like I said, it's scattered like rocks on the ground. Slant pattern. Candle closed above the line right there, and then it took off to the upside. Then we have another one. It did the same thing again right here. Candle close above, and then you got your break to the upside. So that's what I'm talking about with slant patterns. It happens so much. It's ridiculous how many times it happens. There you go. Slants, candle close, pops up. There you go. Okay. So I don't see anything major on these that I actually like. And gold is way down. It dropped real hard, and now it's sitting in this little box range right here, which I don't like. So until I see something worthwhile, I'm not going to fool with it. So again, guys, not a lot of things to trade because of the war. Also, just an update on the war, and I could be looking at bad information, so I'm not confirming that what I'm seeing is actual truth. But it looks like that there was some war action going on over the weekend. Then it kind of seems as though other countries are looking to get involved, such as Yemen, I think it was, or one of those countries where the Houthis are. And they were saying that, hey, if you continue to mess with Iran, who's our homeboy, we about to get involved ourselves. I don't know how that's going to work out good for them. But, hey, it is what it is, and so, but the problem is the Houthis and the Israelis, they control the Hamas, whatever that strait is, it's a canal that the oil tankers go through to deliver oil to 10% of the global market, and then the Houthis control the other 10%. So they like, hey, we're just going to shut down these things and hit the global markets. Well, if you do that, you're begging to get blown up because between the two, they'll end up controlling 20% of all the oil market flow globally, and that's not going to happen. Now you're begging for other countries to come in and blow up your ships and take action at that point, because now you mess with everybody money. Right now, it's primarily just the U.S. and Israel who's involved, but when you start messing with everybody money, now everybody got to make a global decision, and NATO may now have a reason to get involved, and so forth and so forth. So it's really looking ugly. I mean, it's really, really getting bad. So anyway, that's a short video on what I'm seeing this week. It's shorter than normal because, again, I really don't see a lot of price action that's worth following at the moment, but we shall see. You can check out our thumbnail for our results and for our websites. We've been doing so well with these markets, me and the team. Dr. Paisley, Miss Jenny, and Donna behind the scenes, really doing really, really well. Even with these bad markets, we're doing an exceptional job. I'm very proud of their performance. They are amazing traders. So you can get copied on our trades through supereasycopycat.com. It's the website is in the thumbnail. And if you want to trade the futures market in the New York session, sign up for the New York session, and you'll be trading live with Miss Jenny. If you want my personal trade alerts, then you'll be reaching the Asian session. All right. We are doing updates and different things to the website. So if you have any challenges, just shoot us an email to super E as in echo, Z as in zebra, Forex.com. Supereasyforex@gmail.com. I'm sorry, supereasyforex@gmail.com. All right. So we do have a lot of exciting stuff coming out for you guys. Like I said, with the new launch of the new program, it's going to be a power pack thing. And I'm going to do a special for the first 100 people. So when I do make that announcement, guaranteed you better be the one in that room, or else you're going to be kicking yourself in the pants. I guarantee it. A year from now, you still going to be kicking yourself in the behind. So you want to be one of the first 100 people. Okay. All right. Talk to you later.